Hello, this is Vic Chamness, and we'd like to share with you about how to host a Webex webinar. Thanks to Stacy Mauser, Cisco, and the Office of Technology, we have this technology available at our fingertips for all EVSC. And to help you with individuals that might be new to webinars, one of the things I've done first is I created a post that provides end users directions on how to join a Webex meeting. That is in the post within the ICATS website. And so once other posts get put up and that gets pushed down, you can just go to the search box and type in Webex, and you will be able to have them pull that up, or you can send them that link so that they will know what's required for them to be able to participate in your webinar. For you to be able to host a Webex, what you need to do is just go to the URL, type in meet.evsc.k12.in.us, and it will take you to this website. One of the neatest things that you can do with the WebEx is that you can record it, and I don't have any recorded as of yet, but if I did, I could click on that and it would show me the listing of recordings I have already, which then once you're finished with the webinar and you have it recorded, it will send you a URL that you then can send out to other people that may have missed it or for future reference at any given time. You can schedule a WebEx, which is probably what most people would do. You just type in what it is, put in the date, how long you anticipate it to be. You can type in the email address. If I know I'm going to have Chris Gordon be in my webinar, I can just find his name, and that's what's nice about this. Since it's within EVSC, everyone's EVSC address is already there. So you just put in a little bit of their name, and if I want Jared to also join us, then I can also click and put him in there and just keep on going for all the people that we want to be able to be in our webinar. And I can also indicate whether they want to be an alternate host. You can also put in a password, and there's all kinds of neat features that I think are pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I do want to highlight some of the major functionality of hosting a webinar for you. So to do that, I'm going to have to go back though to meetings, and I'm not going to save that one, but you can also meet now, and that's what I'm going to do to illustrate how to operate the functions within the WebEx. And I'm just going to, I don't know if I have to do this or not, but I'll put in my home email, and if it's outside of EVSC, you do have to type in the whole email address, and so I'm doing that now. And then once I hit start, it will send an email to my home account, and if I was on another computer, I could hit accept, and then it would show my name up here as with my home address, and then it will also list all the other people. Once you're hosting and are ready to start your webinar, everyone that is joining you will be listed here. What will pop up first is about how you're going to do the audio. Of course, if you have the capability, I would use your computer as long as you have a microphone available on your computer. You can use the phone, and I think I explained some of that a little bit earlier. By using the phone, it will work as long as it's not a long distance number. If it is, then the person on the receiving end will have to pay the regular long distance rate. Once you're in here, notice that we have the chat function, and I can invite from here and remind other people in case someone's not there by email, etc. So you can do that, and then I can share my desktop with them. So once you hit that button, then this pops up there at the top, and they are then actually seeing everything that is on my desktop, and so they will be able to see that. And then you can click here to view the participants, and all of them will show up, and then you can also have the chat function capability available for them to see. This is where you would hit the recording up at the top where the red REC button is. Once you're ready to start recording, you can hit that and then record it for as long as your meeting is, and then go from there. Annotation is a neat function that you can do. You click on that, it will pull up a new toolbar, and you can use all the different types of options on annotating. You can also allow others to annotate, so you can pass that on. If I had other people listed, when I click on that, it would show all the people within the webinar. I could click on who I want to allow to annotate, and then they would have that capability for all of us to see. So for example, if they wanted to highlight a particular part of the PowerPoint or the information on the desktop I'm sharing, then they can go through and write or draw around it or do whatever they want. You can also take pictures. of what you're seeing, and that's a great function to have. One of the other things I wanted to share, though, is about how, as a host, you can assign the hosting capabilities to other people within the webinar. You would click on this function button right here, or what you could do is you can go here to the participants, and you can just drag the little ball down to whoever you want to host, or be the temporary alternate host, and that will work for them to be able to share their desktop. Another neat function is that you can share not only your desktop, you can also share files, including videos, applications that you have open, and other types of options are available for sharing. So that's a very neat application as well. One of the other things that doesn't pop up automatically, that you have to go to the options pull down menu and click on manage panels, is the polling function, which I think is really neat. So you can go through and select that, hit OK, and then that will pop up. You just insert a question. Do you like this webinar, or whatever the question is that you want? And then you can type in the answers by clicking on the second the little second icon, which is like a light bulb, I guess, to indicate the answers. And it can be just a simple yes or no response, and notice it automatically provides the choices in terms of A or B there. You click open poll, that will go out to everybody. You can give them a certain amount of time, and then once the polling is closed, then you have the choice of whether or not you want those results to be shown to everyone, or you can just record them. So that is a very neat feature. I think it's great, I think, for working with students, and so that's another neat feature that you can use as well. You can also record individual responses, as it shows here. And so anyway, just wanted to make sure you knew about that. Again, to access it, you have to go to the options, and I have it open right now, but you go to manage panels and it will show up, and you have to move it over. So that's the major functions of WebEx. If you have any questions, please make sure you just email the ICATS, and one of the ICATS will respond with answers to questions you may have on being able to host your own webinar. Thank you.